This has big Christmas present potential. I have already tested one of the products that we're talking about today, which we'll get to in a minute. And I'm already so jazzed. Most wish for, I never get tired of it because it's always changing. I always find new things. We're gonna start with one that I hope works really well because I love chicken in this form. We're gonna try one of these crazy spiky chicken shredders. And basically what you do is you put a chicken breast in here. Oh, it has handles and everything. Love this for everyone. I don't know how yet, we're gonna figure that out, but you basically put it in and then you just go like this. And it's gonna break up the chicken breast and make it nice and shredded because shredded chicken is the best kind of chicken, unless it's breaded. Ooh, but it's up there, top 3 for sure. But I assume this has to be handles. There we go. And they twist, like these things spin. I just want to do this all day. This is really fun. Okay, chicken. There's nothing else you can break up in this thing. I'm trying to think of the additional uses. I don't think that there is. Maybe if you slow roasted a something else? I don't know. Christopher, did you put anything else in a chicken shredder? Can you shred other meats is what I'm trying to say.
Pork shoulder.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah, like a pork shoulder.
Vegetables too.
What vegetables?
Carrots or zucchini.
In this thing?
That's what the internet says.
The internet says to put like a raw carrot and just throw it in here.
Probably cooked. You cooked carrot?
I feel like that would turn to mush. That's wild.
Do I trust the internet? No. Did the internet say it? Yes.
That's why we're here. First, we need to know if it does it for chicken. Okay, so it is shredding some of the chicken. Oh my gosh, my card was full. Hopefully it showed you the shreddingness that is happening. So you can see on the top here, I was like, this part isn't shredding up, but it's just like that. So I don't know if you just need to like re-situate it, like this maybe? I don't know. There we go. The answer is yes. Yes, it will shred, but it won't shred perfectly. Can you see this piece right here? Look at this piece. This piece. Look. You're just standing there, not getting shredded. Just annoying. If you do shredded chicken a lot, okay, I can understand. But if you're just like, I'm gonna do shredded chicken for chicken noodle soup or like some soups or whatever. Once in a while, I don't know about keeping this in like real estate form, you know? So now, while we wipe chicken bits off of my counter, we're going on to the next one, which is the one that I tested yesterday. It's by Shark and it's called the Stain Striker. I can't say the name without laughing every time. Striker? You know? It's like a super villain or something, I don't know. So it's basically Shark's answer to the Bissell little green portable cleaner, you know, the one where you spray and it has a little brush on it and then you like do this and then it vacuums up all the like gross water. That was like a big thing. I think 2020, love that thing. It gets a lot of use. However, it gets very gummed up and disgusting. Disgusting, and it's like you can't take it apart. That's the most annoying thing about the Bissell one, which we will get into. But now on to some hopefully satisfying cleaning footage. All right, I've taken this guy apart. I have filled this guy with water, and then I have to put this guy in. But but wait, there's more. Because I also have this guy I need to fill with that. And I don't know why they're two separate ones. I don't know, because it doesn't allow me to choose one or the other. You just kind of, you press the button. So I don't understand why there's two of them, but there is. So I guess we'll do that. I said open. Ugh, a knife for this. No, I have scissors. And then we have the water line, and then we're gonna fill to the fill line. I can't even see it. There we go. It's not very much. That's it. That's all they want. Put this guy on first. It clicked, so I feel good about that. And this is only for the Oxy multiplier solution, up to the max line. I do like that they color coordinated the bottles. That is helpful. Ah, just got it all over my floor. Cool. All right. This guy seems ready. I have to show you what I already love about this thing. So first of all, it has removable bristles that are double-sided. So they have like the bristly side and then they have the rubber side for different things. I haven't looked too far into it yet. And then this thing, which on my little green Bissell thing is it's disgusting. I feel like I need to make a disclaimer on that. It's gross because it doesn't come apart to clean. This thing, all the pieces come apart. Every single one of them. That's how it should be. It's so much better this way. Not only that, but it has, there's this big guy. Then there's also a little guy for like the smaller areas. Brilliant. I'm already jazzed. I hope this works because we're gonna find out. So what are we cleaning? You may be asking. Great question, would love to tell you. We are gonna be cleaning my disgusting chairs that everyone, mostly my children, sit in and wipe their hands on every morning. It's great. So they are in desperate need of a clean. And I thought the best way to do it would be to do half with the Bissell and then half with a Shark and just kind of compare the experience and then just see which one reigns supreme. All right, here is my beautiful chair. You can see, very stained. So I'm going to divide it down the middle and we'll do one side with the Bissell and one side with the Shark. So we'll start with the Bissell. That's one side. Now we'll do Shark. Okay, but now I can do the other guy. Take this off and use this little guy. Maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is so much better. This and this are just better attachments. They come apart. Like you can take all these pieces, all of it apart. Two different types, depending on if you're using like a fabric or carpet or whatever. And then a small one for in the little crevasses. I don't know if you saw, but there was like some almond butter down here in the corner and I managed to get it out. That's awesome. Now both sides look clean, but I guess we'll see when it dries. So far, I like this so much better. Here's the chair. I had to bring it in. You can see, so this was the Shark side and this was the Bissell side. You can't see that. I'm just gonna have to hold it like this. So it is much cleaner. I will say that it probably needs another go through just on like this thing right here. I don't know if that's just the fabric or it needs to be clean, but all of the almond butter is off of the seats. I got into all the like nitty gritty crevasses and things like that. It's so much cleaner. I will do probably another round and just let it sit on there for like the really intense stains. But honestly, I feel like the one reason that I love the Shark better is that you can take it apart and clean it. I will be using that. I will clean all of the chairs and I will have such disgusting but satisfying water from that. It's a really fun machine to use. Lo, do you remember when we used the green thing on the smoothie?
Oh yeah, that was some dark smoothie too. And that carpet was, you just got your brand new white carpet.
Yeah, and it worked so well. So like, they both work very well, and we were convinced. We were like, that's the end. That's the end of the carpet.
Yeah, watching my daughter knock over a smoothie, that my fault that I had left it there, but on your brand new white carpet, I was like, looks like I'm replacing a carpet today. In your defense, you were calm, cool, and collected, and you knew right where to go.
The Bissell was it. It worked so incredible. There wasn't even a like, oh, that's fine. Like we'll put furniture in front of it. It was gone.
Yeah.
Gone. It was crazy. I just remembered that.
Well, I've been sitting here listening to you talk about the stain striker and I'm like, if it's a level above that, I mean, that's tempting.
You know?
Yeah.
If you haven't invested in the Bissell one yet, Shark. for sure the shark one is the way to go. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. It's so good. I'm so happy I have it now. Now we're gonna talk about one that is actually something that I'm going to buy for my children for Christmas as like a stocking stuffer. So I saw this on the list and I was like, oh, I get to like pre-test to see if this is like the one. And it is this Fidget Guy. My children have requested a Fidget Guy that has specific things on it. I don't know, but they thought this one looked really cool and it was on the most wished for list. And I was like, all right, well, now I need to know what's so cool about this. So basically I don't even know how many sides this has. I'm not counting them. Doesn't matter. It has a little thing for you to hang it, and then it has a whole bunch of different kinds of buttons and sliders and things to click and move around. This one rotates. These rotate. This is just, I don't know, whatever that is. Gamer buttons that are kind of clicky. I don't even know what this is. No idea. This, also no idea. I don't understand that one. Off and on switches, all right. Okay, that's my favorite button. This one right here. I think it's like a pen, like a top of a pen. Christopher?
Yep.
You wanna try a fidget toy? It's not really your style. You're not really a fidget toy guy.
Clicking things is fun.
Cooking things is fun.
These should click.
Ooh.
Don't like that. That's the first one I grabbed. That's good. That's joystick. Click. All right. Well, everything's getting better now. Sure. Okay, I get it.
What buttons are your favorite, or like what sides?
Oh, that one. On off.
The on-off buttons.
Yeah, that's a good one.
See, I'm missing. What do I like to like? If I had a fidget, what would it be?
Oh, you stumped me.
Really? I thought you would have gotten it
Like
right
a
away.
pen click?
No, I actually do like the pen click here. No, keyboard.
Oh, like the Thocky.
Yeah.
Keyboard sound.
Yeah.
This one doesn't do anything, but it's got some cool bumps.
I know. That one is probably my second favorite, actually. Yeah. I like the pen clicky, and I like this side. Like, I like the other stuff, but like, I don't know. Kids probably, like, I guess smaller hands, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably. Like, the sliders are pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, it's it's plastic, but like, nothing is currently falling off. So that's good. Got some fun little button things. It's well reviewed. Like, I get it.
Sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
Actually had this when I was younger.
You like that?
I would have liked this a lot. Okay, now on to the one that this feels like it could be one of the, like a big Christmas present. This has big Christmas present potential. And that is the Ninja Slushie. I have been waiting for this to come back in stock so I could purchase it. It has been sold out forever because everyone loves this thing. Like Chris, you just got a picture from Mark, my brother-in-law. He just bought one and showed it to Chris. Which, by the way, Mark, if you're watching this, I am insulted that you didn't send it to me. But I haven't asked him what his thoughts are yet because I wanted to test it on camera. Just you and I, like, just trying to figure this out. So basically, if you have not ventured into the world of Ninja Slushie, this makes, I guess, premium luxe levels of slushies. And you have different settings, so you can do slush, which is where you can do like sports drinks or pop or whatever, just like random normal sugary beverages. You can do spiked slush, so that's like a frozen margarita. Spoiler, what we're making today. As well as another thing. You can also do frozen juice, which I'm kind of excited about, and you can just do like throw orange juice in there or pineapple or whatever you want, and you can just put it in there. That's fun. And then you can also do frappes or milkshakes or things like that, which I think is what Mark bought it for Sarah for, because she really likes ice caps, which if you're not from Canada, I'm very sorry that you missed out on ice caps. It's an iced cappuccino, but like it's different from Tim Hortons. So I think we're gonna start with like a classic. So I wanna do like a, I don't know. Christopher, what is your favorite kind of slushie?
Coke is the classic, I think, but I like a cream soda too. But Coke is probably the number one.
Number one? All right. So I want to do one of the classic ones and just see how it compares to one of the like big commercial sized ones, you know? And then I think we'll do like a spiked one and just see how it handles having the alcohol content in it and see if that changes things. You can't have too much alcohol in it, obviously, because otherwise it's, again, not gonna freeze properly. I've already disassembled and reassembled it for cleaning purposes, so that was easy. They write all the instructions on here to make it like really easy. Open cover to fill. Bing. I need to go get ingredients. All right, I got the beverage. Well, beverage number 1. So this thing will take minimum 16 ounces, which means that you can't just put one of these in here. That's not enough. It has to be 1.5, so I'm just doing 2. So it says to put in the beverages first. Hearing it fizz in there is kind of funny. All right, closing the lid. Now I can turn it on. All right, it's apparently going to beep 3 times when it's ready. I'm gonna see how long that actually takes. And while this is going, let's look at some really pretty glassware that I saw and I was like, oh, I need to see what this looks like. Look, I haven't even opened it yet. I hope these are as pretty as I think they will be. Move you over, girl, just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. So everyone can still see your beauty. Okay. Oh, these are so pretty. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh my gosh, look at those. Look how pretty those are. Oh, those are gorgeous. They have that little texture on the outside there. They're nice and thick, right? That's a fancy way to have a slushie. I can't stop staring at them because they have like the right amount of, like it's a little bit darker on the bottom. It has the right level of gradient. It's got some cool texture on it. It's just fun to hold.
What is it about a fancy glass that makes a drink taste 16% better?
That is the exact correct number. That is the correct.
It's not 20. I don't want to overstate it.
No.
But 10 would be undershooting.
For sure it would. That's where they're gonna go.
Welcome home.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, do you want Coke slushie in a fancy glass or do you want it in a tall glass?
Christopher?
Yes.
I said something wrong.
What's Rachel asking me about?
What did you say?
She asked me if I wanted a Coke slushie.
No, I don't want a Coke Slushie.
I'm not even
Hey.
familiar with the terminology.
Never heard of it.
I'm being attacked by siblings.
When you're done your Coke Slushie, could I have a Coke Slurpee, please?
Oh, I love a Slurpee. Thanks for
Would you like a
offering.
Slurpee?
For sure I take a Slurpee.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Okay, Winnipeg. Is that where it's from? Like originally? Is that the OG?
Please,
Right.
the Slurpee capital
Yep.
of Canada.
Keep the Slurpee capital of Canada's name out your mouth.
All right, Slurpee.
Thank you.
Oh, that one's broken?
Yeah, how do we feel about the crack?
We don't feel good about the crack. This one has a seam. That's not the same. That's a seam. That's a crack.
Is that even the seam? No, this is the seam.
Yikes. Well, I guess we'll go to the comments and find out how great they are at replacing.
I guess, but in the meantime, I'm hoping that someone in the comments here is talking about how many times you said crack and maybe Janice in reference.
A who?
What?
Mean Girls?
What'd she say?
Say crack one more time. Crack.
I don't remember that one.
Christopher has seen Mean Girls more
Yeah.
than 50 times.
I think you're making that scene up. Pretty
She
sure I've
is-
seen that.
She's outraged right now.
People are gonna have my back on this one.
Everyone tell Lo that you don't know what she's talking about.
I mean,
Everyone's in the
well,
comments like,
first
ah!
Slushie, now this.
Unbelievable.
Look at that.
Oh,
It's starting to get all...
it's beginning. It's beginning. Okay, that's good. It says it's gonna beep 3 times when it's ready.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it'll tell us when it's ready. Now, do you want my original question was, do you want your Slurpee
Thank you.
in the fancy, or do you want the margarita in the fancy, or do you want this in a tall?
Something about a Coke Slurpee in a nice glass feels wrong.
So these for the margaritas.
I think, yeah. Unless the margaritas go in margarita glass.
Like they could, maybe it's one in both, and then we can
Sure,
see
okay.
which one it looks better in.
You know what the problem is? I don't even think we're going to be able to have this.
Why?
I don't have a spoon straw.
I was just gonna say, the answer is spoons or nothing.
I hate to tell you this, having just been to Winnipeg and gotten a Slurpee. A, no more spoon straws. B, paper straws.
You can't see her, but Lo is very upset.
Ruined the whole experience for me. Well, ruined 40% of the experience.
If they had to go paper, did they have to take the spoon too? Like, they had to hit us on both fronts?
Oh, I know.
That seemed pointed.
I don't know what to tell you. It was just, what are we doing here?
So what you're telling me is the Slurpee capital is falling.
Maybe this is the new Slurpee capital.
See?
Yes.
The Constantinople of Slurpee. I think like 4 people in the comments are gonna get that.
I can't wait to read the comments in this video. It has been 10 minutes so far. Still not done. I'm gonna let you know when it's ready. Okay, she beeped. It has been about 15 minutes. And I checked and it says like 15 to 60 minutes depending on how much liquid and like what you're making and all that in terms of time. Lois, Christopher, I have Slurpee for you.
This is kind of like
Here we go.
like a nursery rhyme, like the not bears, but the chairs.
Not the bears with the chairs. So I figured you could do the pour. It has to be running while you pour. So who wants to
Please.
do the honors and be the first?
No, I can't. This is you.
It's you then.
No, Rachel, please.
Ready? Let's see what it looks like. Is it doing what it should be doing?
Looks like a Slurpee to me.
Opening consistency is looking good though, I think.
Yeah, even though it's like liquidy at the bottom.
You wanted a little liquidy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like, you know when you do the Slurpee and you've sipped it, but then you've gotten all the syrup gone, and then
Yeah.
it's just like the ice.
You can't
Yeah.
sip from
You know,
the
you're
very
like-
bottom. You kind of
Yeah.
have to sip from the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, well then-
There's
okay.
a process.
I'm not very well versed in
Wait,
the
may I?
Yes, please.
I'd like-
I have a really long straw,
Thank
but
you.
it doesn't have a spoon on it. I apologize.
I was gonna say I forgive you and I appreciate your apology.
It looks smooth.
Yeah, like that's a nice looking texture. This is a comically long straw.
It is. It is. Oh,
Cheers.
To your good health. Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
That's for sure. Wow. I
Feels
wasn't-
like I'm back at Portage in Maine.
We're just gonna take these out of the forks and
Mosquito.
Christopher.
I fear that Winnipeg content has gone too niche.
Is anyone getting
Let's
these
just take our
Winnipeg
pierogies
jokes?
and leave.
No one knows where it is. Can we have a map over Chris's face where Winnipeg is? Okay, well now I have to try it for consistency.
Try it.
It's unbelievable.
I have to put my tongue on the roof of my mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
cold.
Brain freeze.
That is
It's unbelievable.
smooth.
Yeah.
I am continually impressed with the Ninja products.
This is so good.
It is
really good.
not icy. It melts down so nicely.
Yeah.
The consistency is great.
Yeah.
That's really I'm excited to try the margarita now.
Me personally, this is just getting me excited for next year's cottage.
10 out of 10. Okay, well now we have to try it. Thank you.
Thank you.
friend. Okay, important update. I did clean it. It has a rinse cycle, which is just, you put warm water in there and sort of dump it out. I will say the bottom amounts, just right at the bottom of it, you kind of have to tip the machine to get the rest of it out, or you will run the risk of it just kind of getting everywhere. So that's the one thing, because it's not slanted at all. It's just kind of level. So I have margarita mix here, and I'm going to mix it with tequila because I'm curious how long A, it takes to freeze, and B, is it gonna freeze? Because apparently if you go over the amount, I am so well versed in this slushy machine. If you go over, it'll beep at you that it's not gonna be able to do it. It can detect if you have too much alcohol in there, which is crazy. And you have to add more fruit juice or whatever it is, mix, in order to balance that out. But then Lois had the brilliant idea of dyeing it blue. So you have a blue frosted, very tropical looking drink. So I tested it to see if it would work. Yeah, that's awesome. So we're definitely doing that. So I'm gonna put some in here. It's just so tropical. Look how pretty that is. Now I can pretend that it's not freezing outside. So the ratios that they say for alcohol is basically, for the total recipe, that's 3 cups, you want half a cup of alcohol. So I have 3 3/4 cup here, so I'm doing a little over half a cup because I don't want it too alcohol-y. Give it a stir, and then into the machine. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So margarita-y. Incredible, I'm so excited. Okay, close the lid on Spice Slush. I'm gonna guess at least 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Guess we'll find out. Okay, this thing beeped a while ago, but it does say that you can run this for like 12 hours and it'll just give you slush. So I kind of wanted to test that, but now we need to taste test it. Blue and blue, I know. Chris isn't home yet and I want him to test this too, but I can't wait. I need to know flavor. Ooh, it's a different consistency than the soda one. This is more slush adjacent. Pretty good though. It is not the same because it's not as thick and frosty. I'm sure if I added more margarita like mix in versus alcohol and kept the temperature up, then it would be like a thicker consistency. I feel like this needs a margarita glass though. This isn't the correct glass. It's not the wrong glass because like look at it. It did make it 16% better, but it needs an actual margarita glass. I need that. Oh, perfect timing, Christopher. Look at that. Wait. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Ooh.
Look at that.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
That came out smoother than the Coke.
Well, yeah, it's because of the alcohol content in it.
Right. Doesn't
So,
freeze as much.
Yeah, but this is less soupy. You saw less soupy as before I upped the temperature on it. It was good though, right?
Find out.
I know. Okay, I'm popping in here like really quickly because Chris had to go and take a call, and I'm just sitting here I'm making snacks for the children, and this thing just stopped. I haven't changed anything to this at all. See, it's beeping because it's saying that it has high alcohol content. Right there, that ascending thing means high alcohol. Alcohol. I can't speak today, but I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything to this. So that's interesting. So it's just gonna sit here angry at me until I add in some more mix or whatever. I don't know if it freezes out or something. I have no idea what's going on and why it's doing that. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on why that happened, let me know. I'm gonna try and just double press because it says to do that. It seems to be okay with that as a solution right now, but just worth noting that sometimes that can happen. So if you're leaving this for 12 hours, it might leave it and then be like, bah, I can't do anything about it. Just a note. Okay, like I said, Christopher had to take a call and I added more to this. So, Christopher,
Yep.
do you want to try this?
Yep.
Like, look at this consistency versus what we started with. So different. Night and day. Look.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess it just needed more time in here. It was yelling at me though, Christopher. Because I don't know if the alcohol consistency changed or something, but you can change it. Like you can make it more like light slush,
It's pretty good.
right?
Yeah.
The consistency is top tier.
That's delicious. I like
It's
that.
so good. It's so good. Like this. Yeah, no, I get why this is on the most wished for. But let me know in the I can't have more than this. Like I have no alcohol tolerance. I don't drink it that often. But let me know if you have tried this, if you have any recipes, if this is on your most wished for and you're like excited to try, let me know. Cause like I want to try some and I'm gonna find out from Mark what he thinks of his too. So I'll try and put some more information down below and like recipes he's tried. But I'm definitely gonna try this for juices for my kids. I think this would be great at the cottage, like a big thing of margaritas. Like I'm envisioning like a hot chocolate, quote unquote, milkshake station and just have that going during like a Christmas party or something with like candy cane fixings and stuff. This is what I'm envisioning right now, but this is so good. Oh, that's the also thing, as I get my hands all wet. So one thing it will do is have condensation, but they have a little bucket under here. I forgot to mention that, where you capture it and then you empty it. I just thought I would let you know. But let me know if you've tried any of these products or if any of these are on your most wished for. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Saturday. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one.